Here comes the other tree that they cut. Frank, you coming up to visit? You just getting a drink? Huh? What is that? Look at the hummingbirds fight. We got here about 10 o'clock this morning. They have to drive about an hour and 40 minutes from where they are in Dalton, or Dayton. I think it's Dayton, Michigan, or Dalton, Michigan, something like that. It's up past like Gobles and that area over there. Northwest of us, I would say. Doesn't even look like he's got a log on the back of that. Oh, I see it. He's just dragging it low. Got 5 trees down now, so 99 more to go. Or no, 100 to go, because, no, 5, 6, they got 6 trees down, so that would be 99 still more to go. And I don't know what happened, because the guy that was driving the skid steer, and then they were all quiet back there, and then one of the guys came up walking with the chainsaw, and then he went ahead and started cutting some of these trees down. One of them looked like they were heading right for the fence, because they cut one down up here, one of the oak trees. And then I think he went over here and grabbed that big cherry. I think he got that down. That was over there that they had marked. I don't know what happened. All I heard is like, what happened? Or what's wrong? And then they were talking and stuff, and then the guy that was cutting the trees back there, he started cutting them up here. So I don't know. The skid steer hasn't came back, and neither has another person. Because I know that there were 2 people, so there's 4 people here. You could see top right there. Or right here. Up there. I was pointing over here, but it's over there. I pulled up all my short lilies, and they're in a container right now. And then when I get a little more strength back, because I'm just a little off still today. I feel a little dizzy still a little bit, but not as bad as I was when I first woke up. I was pretty unbalanced. Like I don't know what it was from, but I prayed about it, and then I feel a little better, so. When I get my strength back from digging up all the shorties, I got quite a large bag full of, and they had so many little baby bulbs on there too, so I'm going to make sure to take everything apart when I go to plant and just make sure I fill in my bed pretty well. And I can always add more to it if I need to, but yeah. Then I want to pull up my tall lilies and my lily trees. Those are all going to be in one bed. And then my shorties are going to be in another. You can hear the kittens below us. The little white mama, she had kittens underneath our porch. I don't know what they're doing now. Taking a break, maybe? Man, I need to fill that up again. It's about every 2 weeks I gotta fill that up. I didn't record that. I was just watching, and that tree did not go exactly where they wanted it to. Ended up going into a bunch of other trees. I have a chair up there, but I don't know if I want to sit that close to them guys. I mean, it is right up next to the barn, but that's going to be all sun in just a little while. I don't know what tree that was that they tried to cut down. Hopefully they didn't knock stuff into the road, because it went right into the tree line over there. That's a big oak that they're cutting down there. I think it's the one that's at the very top. You can see the top of it right up there. I think that's it, but I'm not for sure. I figured I'd get this one as they're cutting it down. He looks tiny compared to it, doesn't he? They're gonna try to push it where they want it. Is that what they're trying to do? I want to see how they get the big maple down. It helps if I stay over there, doesn't it? There it goes. So this is what it looks like up here now. After they cut down, you can see the big cherry, and then they cut down that oak right there. Or that was a cherry and this was an oak. I can't remember which was which. And then they cut 2 trees up there, 2 oaks. So there was 4 total down here. I think that's what got cut, or 5. I can't remember. But we got a broken limb up there, so I gotta watch that. And that's on a tree that they're not taking. But I was trying to look everywhere to make sure I didn't have anything that was... Obviously that tree got knocked down. Went right up into there. But I thought there were going to be way more of this than just the tops. Because the people that was here before, when they did this, we had massive tops. Like we had limbs, like this stuff was still left. And it looks like they take it all. But the, you can see where they came down through. Their skidder is broke, I think, because the one guy was trying to fix it. We're going to use the boy shed here as face hay feeder. And then Bam Bam's going with my cousin to his house, so he'll have a forever home. And, what? Are you trying to talk to us? Do you want to say something? Come here. You want petted? Come here. Bam Bam. Come here, boy. Come on. He's like, no, I'm not. The boys. Zeus looks fat. He's got a belly. He's pretty stiff. Because he's a little old boy. He's 7 years old. I already said hello to you, boy. But we're going to use that as hay feeder. And then I got to take all this fencing down. Because we have to get these trees that are in here out of these 3 big ones. And then that small one, because this has got to get graded off. And as soon as they get these trees out of this side, then we can start working on my rabbit pad for my, where the heck that tree come from? I don't even know where that came from. It fell off out of a tree just recently. Chicky, chicky, chickies. Chicky, chicky, chickies. They're like, no, we're running. A little grassy area. I want to be able to, I want my rabbit hut to be as close as even with the barn. So it's going to come back 42 feet, which would be about right where their gate's at. So I want to open this whole side over 12 feet and then come up and around so they can have this too in their area. But yeah, they left. They had a truckload. He went back and got the one guy that was working on the skidder. And then the other 2 guys ended up getting in the truck. Some of them got into the vehicle. And then they all left because they got an hour and 40-minute back to the mill to take that set. And then they got to go get parts, I guess. But yeah, they're digging for their feed. I need to get this cleaned out, is my goal, to get it all cleaned out. I'll probably have my cousin do it, since he's still trying to pay me off for Paige. That's what we do. We barter a lot. He does a lot of work here that really helps me out, so I don't have to do it. And then, Scarlett's almost dried off. She's still got milk, though. And then I'll just have him get this all cleaned out. He's got some other things, but I think I can take all these cut-offs and maybe stick underneath that side so nothing would happen if it were to happen to have a good wind from the north, which we don't usually get winds from the north. It usually don't happen like that. And we usually get them from the west or the south going east, so blowing this way. And I don't see it going anywhere. But the ladies are very happy. And that's all that really matters. This is actually going to get put on top of there for the roof. So when my cousin comes, we're going to get this off and get that up there. And if I have to use some other pieces of wood to actually get it done, then that's what I'll do. But other than that, the hens are in there fighting each other. that's what's going on. It was 2 o'clock when they took off, and I kind of just wanted to show what it looked like up there. Of course, when they get everything done in the back, we can go back there and see what that looks like too. I do know that in the back, a couple of different log companies that came out to give us quotes, they all said that we had a lot of storm damage. Trees back there from different storms coming in. And that's true. I was going to see if we could see our watermelons, little babies, but it's so cluttered together I can't really see where they are. I mean, there's our big one. I gotta watch where I walk because I'll step on them. We'll eventually see them popping out of there like that one is. I can't really pull weeds because they have attached with those little stringer thingies. They attach to the weeds, and I'm not sure, and that pretty much is dead. I don't know what happened to it. And then I'm not sure that I wanted Billy to weed whack all that down, but he didn't do that yet. I think he weed whacked yeah, he did. He weed whacked our cucumber plant down. Oh no. Well, I guess we're not going to have no cucumbers. He's going to be pretty disappointed. He was really expecting those. That's okay. It is what it is. Okay, so I think I'm going to end this video and continue on my day. It looks like some of these plants need watered, even though we still have a slight little pond sitting there from all the rain we got for the few days that it did decide rain, but I don't see any chances of rain for at least 12 days. So that means I'm going to have to water. And that's okay. So thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're new. Thank you to all of our new subscribers. Thank you to our members. Thank you to everybody that views our videos that aren't subscribers. We appreciate you. And as always, until next time, God bless you all.